3 images I shot during just my 3rd ever on-site video have just won photography awards with the British Photographers Alliance. And here's the thing. 2 of these were captured on camera during the shoot you are about to see. One of the best scenes I've ever seen at this location, and I've been here must be 24 times at least in the last 3 years. Welcome to the Shoestring Photographer. My name is Neil Pitchford. I'm back at a location at Loch Arklet that I visited a few weeks ago when I got up at stupid o'clock, which was 4:30 AM, to come and film a sunrise, which the weather forecast said would be the only decent sunrise of the week. What I didn't know about that morning when I visited here was that 3 of the images that I would take, 2 from this location and 1 on a location when I was actually travelling here, would go on to win awards. This was one of those mornings when everything lined up. The cloud structure, the shifting colours. I knew on the day the images would have strong potential. But here's what I didn't know. Which of those images that I took would be the ones that the judges would respond to? Because what you might think is your best image, the judges may not necessarily agree with. So I asked you to help me with those choices, and I put all 8 images into the previous video and asked you to vote for what you thought were the strongest ones. And based on your votes and my own gut feelings, those are the ones I put forward. Image 1 is the Bronze Award. Image 2, highly commended. Image 3, highly commended. 3 images, 3 awards from this morning's shoot, and only on my 3rd ever YouTube on-site video. Image 1 and the Bronze Award. As I mentioned on the original video, I stopped on my way to Loch Arklet when I saw this scene before me and took my camera out and took a few shots. The colours contrasting against the peak of Ben Lomond just worked well. The only thing that concerned me a little was the composition, and I think it was the composition on this one that held it back from getting any higher than the Bronze Award. Image number 2 was a highly commended image. This was taken later in the sunrise time as the sun was coming over the mountains towards the right, creating the shadow on the left. Image number 3 and another highly commended image. This was the scene that met me when I got to Loch Arklet first of all, and I was pleased to be able to take some images at that time. I thought that this was probably the strongest image from the whole video, and I was particularly pleased when the public voting also agreed that this one and the other highly commended images would be the ones to go forward. So here's what I want you to take away from this. Every one of those images were taken with the mid-range Nikon ZF and the kit lens 24 to 200mm lens. Not a 3 grand prime, not a medium format camera, but an affordable setup that can produce extraordinary award-winning images. The Shoestring photographer isn't about making do with less. It's about proving the skills, the right planning, and being in the right place at the right time count more than the cost of your gear. So, can you spot an award-winning image? The people that voted in that video did, and they proved the point. I'm going to keep on doing these sort of videos and bring you along with the whole process and show you the results of the processes that I'm trying to promote. If you want to see the video that created these images, the link will be at the end of the video. My last video that I posted has got another selection of images for you to vote on. So that's the Sterling viewpoint image, if you want to go and have a look at that and maybe vote on those images. So if you enter competitions yourself, I'd love to know how you're getting on with it. So if you drop some comments below, I'd be absolutely fascinated to see how you're finding it. So this is the Shoestring photographer from a midge-infested Loch Arklet, and I've been eaten alive just filming these short sequences, and I'll see you in the next video.